In today's video, we unbox and take a look at the Warcolours entire paint line. Well, here it is, guys. I have got the entire paint line for Warcolours. I do want to mention that this paint set was purchased by me with my own money. However, I have gotten in touch with the company and I have gotten some affiliate links. You will find those in the description below. They will not cost you anything if you decide to use those to get into the Warcolours website and purchase anything, but it will give a little kickback to my site to help me provide more content for the channel. Additionally, in talks with them, they usually always have a pretty good Black Friday sale. They have told me that once again this year they will have a Black Friday sale, but they just don't know yet what that discount might be. As soon as I hear anything, I will make sure I put a pin down in the comments below and let you guys know what that discount is. So one of the big differences here with the Warcolours paint line is where most paints that we use in our hobby life have water as their main base within the paint line. You can see this in like Citadel, the Army painter, and Vallejo paints. The difference here with Warcolours is they use a more gel medium for their paints. It is more similar to Scale 75. That makes these paints a little more complicated, maybe, to use, especially if you're a longtime painter, because they do act a little different. They do work a little different. So you will have normal hobbies, habits, normal, routines that you get into your paint that you will have to break a little bit when using this gel-based medium. But if you are a new painter to the hobby, these gel-based mediums are a great start to get into because you won't have any of those little habits or ticks right off the rip. So let's go ahead and break this guy open and take a look. And as you can see, this is a pretty big box. He has a pretty awesome, pretty large paint line. Let's see here. Here we go. All right. And in the box, we have lots of little ones. And of course, I won't show every dropper bottle that has in here, an up-close view, because once you've seen one, you've kind of seen them all. But we will take a good look at what most of this stuff is. Here we go. And, oh, that's, I forgot this. And he put some little Christmas tree ornaments. Because again, this was, during that time. That's cute. I like that. All right, here we go. Some of the things that you will see that I really like is he gives characteristics of his paint. So not only do you get the color, but you get its use right here. And when you get to some of the colors, you get to that opacity level. So it'll let you know how thick this paint will cover on your surface. So the higher the opacity, the more of a base coat these paints will be. The lower it, the more of a glaze, the more of it will work that over. So here we can see a difference. We have the two of his different oranges. We have a transparent and an orange level 5, and you can see that this one is labeled as very transparent, and this one is just semi-opaque. One of the things I really like. It really helps you get in and use it. The other thing is you will hear as we shake and look at some of these, especially the thicker ones. That one you can hopefully hear it. Especially where needed, in a lot of these like undercoats, he puts agitators already in the paint. So that is one less thing you got to do on your own. And here we have one of his inks. Very cool. A brown glaze. How often do you see a brown glaze available? And the yellow. And there's that black on the coat. Again, and we can see here, again, as that opacity kind of increases, change. Very useful. All right, let's move this box over. Dump these guys out there. And then we got some flush. Very cool. Cool gray. Warm gray, it's very transparent. Transparent, cool, and gray. So then you'll have, you know, basically when you have, you know, the cool or warm, if you're on the blue or red scale or red side, lets you know. Very nice. I like the very simplistic names here. He does a little better job. Blue, gray, another flesh. Let you know what we have going. Flesh 1, flesh 2, warm gray. And here we go. Let's see, cool gray. We might have to pull that one back out. Cool gray 1, 2, cool gray 4, or let the warm. Let me see. Get back into the front box. Warm, warm, blue gray 5. So you can see how he's got, here we go, 4. So he also has it, so it's a nice little color progression that he's got going on. Transparent blue gray for nice glaze. That's very cool, very useful. There's our cool gray 4. There we go, so we can take these guys out. There we go, so we can see that progression. So as you're using it, if you're doing some highlights, you can progressively get lighter. Very useful that he has all that in there. And that's how he has those names. He doesn't try to give weird, funny names for anything. So many. Let's see here. Let's for the full range. So I already have one completely full, 2, and then one that just had a few in there. Let's pull all of these guys out. Holy cow, this is probably one of the largest paint ranges I've ever acquired. So we have 5 of those full boxes of colors, and then one that only had a few in there. Let's see if we can't find some of the more interesting ones that he has within his range. Some of the technical stuff. What have you? A quick look. All right. Don't want you opening up on me. There's some whites, some yellows, some base colors by the looks of it. The fluorescent yellow. This might have some of the ones I was kind of looking for. Some of his fluorescents. From what I understand, his fluorescent line is a really nice line. You will have some of those. Very cool. A nice red glaze. Metallic lemon. All right. I'm gonna have to get a whole new set of racks, guys, for my wall. Some greens and blues. I'm trying to look for something semi-specific. And then here's some ink. Go ahead and open this up. All right. A marine ink, so we have our nice blue ink. Sapphire gem. Some technicals. Here we go, and there are satin varnish. Let's see if this one has a white undercoat. Emerald. Turquoise gem. Very cool. Gloss varnish. So I mean here within this chestnut ink, dark blue. Some of the other things that he has within his range are some of the other technicals. Like the varnishes and what have you. That's kind of what I'm trying to look for. I mean, it's just like they just keep coming. See, and again here, where he has them separated, again, so you can see the different ranges. And once again, we'll have those numbers here. We have a transparent, and then a green 4, green 5, so forth and so on. And you can tell that these are handmade or small batch made just with within the printing here on the covers. You can tell that this guy is doing this, you know, for the love of, you know, the craft and everything. So that I can really appreciate. On here is getting in some of his one coat stuff. So let's go ahead and pop that out. Now a lot of these are probably going to take a good shake. As you can see, like with this one, it's pretty well separated. But that is okay. This is definitely one of those ones I'm going to want to pull out my shaker. I have one of those nail polish shakers. Definitely would want to take advantage of that. Nice lemon ink. Red ink. One coat white. Highly opaque. So this would be kind of almost like a primer. Some purples and gold by the looks of it. Yep. Here's some of his metallic line. So especially, like I said here, when you're getting into this time of the year, interesting. When you are, you know, coming on the holiday season, especially during that Black Friday time, and he will have that metallic red, where he will have a discount code out there, it is a great time to try to invest in one of these types of paint sets, where you, especially where if you're interested in experimenting with this gel-based medium. As far as using the paints, I don't have any, usage videos as of yet, but there are a ton of them online. One of my favorites is by Vince, and he has some just amazing painting videos out there. I'll put a link to his video in the description if you want to see these in use. He's definitely has a great video on that. Here we go. Then all sorts of pinks and purples. So maybe that means the one I was kind of looking for. May have missed it in my quickly trying to pull everything out. Let's go ahead and open this last one. Take a quick look inside of it. There we go. Yep. Of course, one of the ones I was looking for was the last. Right here, you have it: the cleaner, his retarder, his flow improver, and there. That's one of the more interesting ones. His surfactant. This is one of those items that is kind of hard to find, just outside in the world. And the fact that you can get this from him, that is pretty awesome. And again, you can see a lot of these one coats have quite separated. So you would want to give these a really, really good shake. Like I said, I would definitely need to throw this in my mixer, my shaker, prior to use. One coat silver, very awesome. Black, another white, very cool. I'm definitely going to have a lot of fun with these guys. But like I said, they do always do that Black Friday sale. That is something you can definitely look forward to. And I will definitely put out more information once I get it. This is crazy. And there it is. That is his entire paint line, guys. Pretty awesome stuff. Tried to quickly go through it. Of course, like I said, there's no way I could show every single up close. There's just way too many of them. But some things to take in mind for this paint range is that it is that gel-based medium. Again, very similar to the Scale 75 paint range. He has a lot of great technicals and additives that you can get from his side. Lots of great inks. And one of the really great advantages to his line is that they show this opacity indicator to let you know how well each individual paint will cover, and he has nice names that you can just look at this and know, okay, this is a yellow. It's not Jacari 43 or something weird. That was completely. If there is a Jacari 43, please forgive me. I just tried to make that up on the fly. But where he just has the yellows and he does the progressions 1 through 5. So you can see exactly where you want to be on it. And if you want to do scaled highlights or whatever, it makes it very easy for that to know exactly, which paint do I need to do if I want to go to up or down a level. he makes it very easy for you. Well, I hope this helped you to determine if you would be interested in picking up any of these paints. For again, everything that I have seen about them, I am already a huge fan, and I am highly looking forward to breaking all of these open and slapping them on some minis. Till next time, guys. See you later. Bye.